it's crazy when you look at these briefings. I agree with you. But two things. One, everybody in America believes in the American dream. All the things that you said about, growing up in France and looking at it here and being like, oh yeah, our president won his race, right? He won the race on this platform, right? That he somehow was like the American dream. But that's not true. This is somebody who was born with a silver spoon in their mouth. This is somebody who had money already. He didn't have to make it. He already made it. He was born into it. So that he's not the American dream, but that's just the platform that he ran on. The other thing is that I don't think anybody really gets into office in this country unless you're supposed to. I really don't. And so that's interesting in and of itself. And then the third thing is when you become a president of a country, regardless of whatever political party you belong to, now it's your job to represent everybody. So it's really crazy what's happening in terms of looking at like real leadership and seeing. You should definitely check out Mayor Ras Baraka, the mayor of Newark. You should check out his briefings because some of the stuff that he's saying is insane. So like this, the local governments, the states and the cities were told basically fend for yourself. The federal government is not going to provide you with any of the personal protection stuff. They're not going to provide you with this, that, and the third. So for them to purchase from American retailer to purchase the N95 masks, it was going to cost them something like $11 million. So everybody's been purchasing stuff from China because it's so much cheaper. But then they're getting told that they're not being American because they're purchasing stuff from China. But yet you're making this competition so that people that own these companies can get rich. And that right there, I think, says a lot about this country. The other thing is when it comes to the economy, like for us to be, people think America is like the greatest country in the world, right? If you travel, you know that that's not true. I think this is a great country. I was born and raised here. I think that this country, my family has been able to do things that they probably would not have been able to do in Cape Verde. And for that, I am grateful. I think as a woman, I think that this has been a very interesting place to grow up. I think, especially as a businesswoman, I've learned a lot. I've got a great education, et cetera, et cetera. However, the way that this situation or this pandemic has revealed what really is happening in this country, I think is earth-shattering for most. That in less than a month for everything to just basically crumble. And the repercussions of that, I think American money is going to be worthless. I've been telling everybody that I love, start either getting into foreign currency or pay attention to cryptocurrency, because if the United States economic structure collapses, it's going to ripple affect the whole world. And this pandemic is already causing internal problems with every single country around the world.